Christmas, we celebrate the coming of Jesus to earth as a baby. We often think about the record of Jesus' birth contained in the New Testament, but the story of the Savior's birth actually begins in the Old Testament, in the very first book of the Bible, Genesis. The story that unfolds in Genesis and in the entire Old Testament points expectantly to the coming Messiah, who is God's specially chosen Savior and King. That's the theme of our program this year, the message of the gospel, told across the entire Bible, that before the foundation of the earth, the Lord had a plan and a purpose, and at Christmas, we celebrate the dawn of salvation and Christ coming and taking on flesh to redeem us.
For to us a child is born, to us a son is given. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given. Government shall be upon his shoulders, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called
For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him will not perish, but have eternal life. For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes
than 700 years before Jesus was born, the prophet Isaiah told the people of God what the coming Messiah would be like. Later, the good news was proclaimed again to shepherds in the field outside the town of Bethlehem, the night the Messiah was born.
This will be a sign to you. You will find a baby wrapped in cloths and lying in a manger. Suddenly a great company of heavenly hosts appeared with the angel, praising God and saying,
Glory to God in the highest. Glory to God in the highest. Glory to God in the highest. And on earth peace to men, on whom his favor rests. Glory to God in the highest. Glory to God in the highest. Glory to God in the highest. And on earth peace to men, on whom his favor rests. Glory to God in the highest. Glory to God in the highest. Glory to God in the highest. And on earth peace to men, on whom his favor rests. Glory to God in the highest. Glory to God in the highest. Glory to God in the highest. And on earth peace to men, on whom his favor rests.
It must have been almost too much to believe the news that first Christmas. The wonderful counselor, the Prince of Peace, was born in a manger. Even though it was hard to understand, the shepherds believed that this child had been born to save the world.
great city drifted off to sleep. But to this little town of no great renown, the Lord had a promise to keep. Prophets have foretold it, a mighty king would come. Long-awaited ruler, God's anointed one. But the sovereign of all looked helpless and small as God gave the world his own son. Who would have dreamed or ever foreseen that we could hold God in our hands? The giver of life was born in the night, revealing God's glorious plan to save the world. Wondrous gift of heaven, the Father sends the Son. Planned from time eternal, moved by holy love. He will carry our curse, and death he'll reverse, so we can be daughters and sons. Who would have dreamed or ever foreseen that we could hold God in our hands? The giver of life was born in the night, revealing God's glorious plan. And who would have dreamed or ever foreseen that we could hold God in our hands? The giver of life was born in the night, revealing God's glorious plan to save the world, to save the world.
Yes, this baby, lying in a manger, was the child promised so long ago in the garden to destroy Satan's power, promised to Abraham to bring a blessing to all the nations, and promised to Judah and David that he would be a king to rule forever. This child, sleeping in a manger, was and is worthy of our praise forever and always.